the truth about hating yourself. I think I can very much give a lot of good advice on this as well as how to kind of fix it or go about it. I think there's two things that goes with hating yourself. One is I believe the reason why some people hate themselves is due to what other people do to them. Whether that be, maybe people leave you a lot, maybe you're not good in relationships, and because of that you have a perception of yourself where it's like, oh, it's easy for people to leave me, or it's easy for people to abandon me. And that's one kind of idea that I have, that I believe is due to other people, that's why you hate yourself. And the second idea is because you hate yourself. And what I mean by this is maybe you hate yourself, the way you look, your appearances, your body. Maybe you hate yourself due to you could be doing better in life. Maybe you hate yourself due to the failures you've made. Maybe you hate yourself because of where you are right now. Maybe you want to have more in life. Maybe you want to be better. Maybe you want to have more money. Whatever it may be. When it comes down to hating yourself, I truly do believe that it's a internal problem most of the time. The reason why I say this is because when you hate yourself, I believe that you think you're not enough. I think for a lot of people, the reason why they hate themselves is due to them not thinking they're enough, them not thinking, I'm good enough. And I could say for myself, there was a point in time in life where I have hated myself. And I just didn't know who I was. I didn't really, I didn't know how to cope, or I didn't know how to heal from the things I've been through. And I hated myself because I always thought that the reason why things go the way they do is because of me. But I think something we have to understand with quote unquote hating ourselves is sometimes, for instance, maybe people leave you a lot. Why are you gonna hate yourself because of that? Maybe it's nothing you did wrong. Maybe it's just people leave in general. Or maybe people say things about you. Maybe they're not true. Whatever it may be. And I think, and it goes for everything else, and if anybody has watched my videos before, everything kind of correlates in life. And I truly believe when you hate yourself, you kind of just have to not give a fuck about anything. And what I mean by this is you have to not care who comes in and out of your life. Of course, be careful, still care for people, all of that. But you have to kind of just not really care about who comes in and out of your life. Enjoy the moments. If someone comes in or out, okay, cool. That's nice. For instance, don't care about what people say about you. As well as another thing I truly believe when a person hates themselves is if someone does say something about you, is it true or is it not true? And a lot of people, I believe, that hate themselves live in lies. They live in the lie of, oh, I'm doing enough. Or they live in the lie of, oh, maybe I don't want to lose weight. Maybe they're living in the lie, oh, I don't want to be better. Whatever it may really be. And I can definitely say that if there's something you want to improve in your life, for instance, say you hate yourself because maybe you don't like the way you look, your body physique, change it. I believe that most of our problems in life, whether that be you hate yourself, whether that be you depressed, whether that be you just aren't feeling it, a lot of those reasons are due to little reasons. Maybe you don't make enough money. Maybe you're out of shape. Maybe you just don't have a good mindset. Maybe you don't know how to communicate. Whatever it may be. Maybe you're antisocial. Whatever it may be, all of those have a solution to it. Some of them might be easy solutions. Some of them might be hard solutions. But everything in life has a solution to it. And if you find the solution for those things, then you could fix that problem. For instance, hating yourself. Maybe you hate the way you look, your physique. Change the way you look. And it's kind of hard to say sometimes because it goes with anything in life, you know? For instance, you can say, oh, well, isn't that coping? Isn't that like that I don't really love myself? No, not necessarily. Because if you have a problem, you could fix it. For instance, growing up, I was overweight. Growing up, I hated that. And growing up now into an adult, I'm changing it as well as it is changing. And I truly believe when we improve on ourselves, we make ourselves not only more confident, we make ourselves more comfortable in our own skin, as well as we just feel better. And when someone hates themselves, I do truly believe they're just not comfortable in their own skin. Maybe they hate the way they look. Maybe they just hate their self due to some of the stuff they've done. Another thing I truly believe is when you hate yourself, say if you hate yourself due to past mistakes you've done, there's going to come a time in your life where you're going to have to accept, learn, and move on from those mistakes. Move on from all the pain, hurt, whatever it may be. Because it goes the same with being at peace. If you can't accept, if you can't learn, if you can't move on, then you can never be at peace and you can never stop hating yourself. So learn how to accept, learn, and move on.